Good evening, I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignatisi Valencia, and this is Weekend News. In Luzon, traditional crucifixion reenactment in the province of Pampanga begins. 69-year-old devotee first to be nailed. Amid the intense heat of the sun last Good Friday, in Barangay San Juan once again became the center of attention after 69-year-old Wilfredo Salvador was the first to be nailed to the cross at around 9 a.m. Salvador is the one of the 7 devotees in San Fernando confirmed to undergo the bloody penitential ritual this year. Included in the list are well-known figures in the tradition such as Fernando Mamangon and veteran Ruben Enaje. Aside from San Fernando, 3 more devotees in Angeles City are also scheduled to undergo the same ritual as part of the local cenaculo or passion play. Despite repeated reminders from the Catholic Church against physical self-punishment, thousands of tourists and devotees continue to flock the province to witness these acts of devotion, which serve as symbols of repentance and thanksgiving among penitents. In Visayas, truck overturns on a curb, 3 people injured in the municipality of Ayungol. An Isuzu ELF truck met with an accident after it rolled backward and overturned to an uphill and slippery section of the national highway in Barangay Amnus in the municipality of Ayungol, the province of Negros Oriental, at around noon last Good Friday. The driver was identified as Ryan Evangelista, 36 years old, whose right leg was trapped inside a vehicle while his companions Janken Rodis and Jericho Ababaw were immediately rushed to the Bindoy District Hospital after sustaining bodily injuries. Initial investigation revealed that the truck, loaded with printing materials from Cebu, was supposed to head the Barangay Tambo when it suddenly lost its brakes while going uphill. Due to the nearly asphalted road that made the surface slippery, the driver lost control, causing the vehicle to veer off the roadside. The victims are now reported to be in unstable condition, while retrieval operations for the overturned vehicle are still ongoing at the scene. In Mindanao, estimated over 20,000 devotees flocked to the Guadalupe Shrine. An estimated more than 20,000 devotees flocked to the Guadalupe Shrine last Good Friday as part of the observance of Holy Week. The shrine in the city of Cagayan de Oro, the province of Misamis Oriental, is one of the well-known pilgrimage sites visited by many devotees each year to pray and express their faith. Authorities and volunteers were also deployed in the area to ensure the orderly and safe conduct of the religious activity for all attendees. In the world news, NASA has new images of Earth captured through the Orion capsule window as the crew continues their journey toward the moon. The crew of the Artemis II mission of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, shared this image of our planet taken from the Orion capsule. The mission is currently on its 3rd day and its midpoint as it continues traveling through deep space. In the images, the planet glows in rich blues and browns, while a vivid green aurora dances across the atmosphere. But this reminds us the view like this relies on the ingenuity and hard work of countless people back home, the agency wrote. And our health news, how to avoid stress. Is the big boss feeling stressed again? Try not to panic. High levels of the stress hormone or cortisol can lead to weight gain. It can also trigger sugar cravings, causing you to eat more, which adds excess fat to your body. A 2014 German study found that work-related stress is one of the causes of type 2 diabetes. You may also feel the need to neglect healthy habits just to get work done faster. This was stated by Francis Largeman Roth, author of Eating in Color. Meanwhile, employees who stay up late in their offices to finish tasks may blame irregular sleep for their weight gain. According to a 2013 study of the University of Pennsylvania, adults who slept only 4 hours per night for 5 days were more likely to gain weight compared to those who got 8 hours of sleep, mainly due to increased food intake during late hours. And that is weekend news this Holy Black Saturday, April 4, 2026. In Luzon, a devotee in Castillejos in Zambales delivers a powerful message against HIV stigma during Holy Week. Unidentified individuals stirred public attention and emotions after joining a Holy Week procession in the town of Castillejos, dressed in white and carrying a placard bearing a message against discrimination toward people living with HIV. According to witnesses, the individual whose gender could not be determined was clothed in a white outfit resembling that of a nun. A placard hung both in front of the back with a message, "I have HIV, but it doesn't hurt me, stigma does." The individual walked alongside devotees and flagellants along the main procession's roads as part of the annual observance of Holy Week. A video uploader who declined to be named shared the scene deeply moved them. People can be very judgmental when they learn that someone has this condition. They often react with disgust and avoidance. But in truth, people with HIV can be embraced because HIV is not transmitted through simple touch, the uploader said in an interview with Ang Pahayagan. Currently, the identity and and exact intent of the individual remain unknown. However, it is believed to be a modern form of devotion, a quiet yet courageous call for greater awareness and acceptance of people living with HIV. This unique act of the faith served as a reminder that beyond the illness itself, the real burden faced by people with HIV is society's judgment, a message that resonated deeply during the observance of Holy Week.
But before that, kaya natin sila ihapon. Basig pa yun yung mga ihapon sila.
In Visayas, a motorist died on Good Friday after being involved in a road accident in Sitio Po'o in Barangay Balud at around 10:30 p.m. on April 3. The victim was identified as Nino Boy Rabina Prado, 35 years old, a male employee of the LGU Dalagete Waterworks and a resident of Barangay Tuba in the said town. He was driving a Kawasaki 150cc motorcycle. Based on the initial police investigation, the motorcycle was heading north from the southern direction when it reached a curved portion of the highway. The victim reportedly lost control of the handlebars while navigating the curve, causing him to lose control of the motorcycle and crash into a concrete gutter. Due to the strong impact, the driver was thrown off the motorcycle and slammed into the perimeter fence of the nearby residence. And he was immediately rescued by personnel from the Bureau of Fire Protection and Dalagete Rescue and was rushed to Isidro Quintanar Memorial Hospital. However, he was declared dead on arrival by attending doctors. The victim's body was brought to St. William Funeral Homes for proper handling and funeral preparations. In Mindanao, magnitude 5.9 earthquake struck the waters of Sarangani in Davao Occidental. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, the quake occurred at 6:34 p.m. with a depth of 10 kilometers and was of tectonic origin. The epicenter was located 59 kilometers southeast of Sarangani Island. Intensity 3 was felt in the city of General Santos and Malungon in Sarangani. Intensity 2 was experienced in part of Cotabato, Davao del Sur, Sultan Kudarat, and nearby areas. Intensity 1 was also recorded in parts of Bukidnon, Misamis Oriental, the Davao region, and the city of Zamboanga. No damage is expected, but aftershocks are possible. In a world news, Iran guarantees the Filipino ships will not be blocked in the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian government has assured the vessels flying the Philippine flag will remain safe and free to pass through the strategic Strait of Hormuz amid tensions in the Middle East. This important assurance came as a result of successful negotiations between Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA Secretary Teresa Lazaro and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. The dialogue was part of the directive of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. to ensure that the country's energy supply will not be disrupted and to protect the lives of Filipino seafarers. Since the Strait of Hormuz is a key global route for oil supply, Iran's guarantee is considered crucial in preventing further increases in fuel prices and in ensuring the safety of Filipino workers navigating the area. And our health news, exercise for mind and body. We all know that exercise is beneficial for our physical health, but what about our mental health? Can exercise help reduce emotional problems, overthinking, and even addiction? The answer to all of this is a strong yes. Exercise is one of the best things you can do for yourself, not only for your physical body, but also for your mind. Here are some reasons why you should exercise for your mental well-being. First, it reduces stress. If your mind is tired after a long day of work, don't just lie down on the sofa and as soon as you get home. The second, go out and take a walk. If you don't feel like going outside, you can try jumping rope in your room for a few minutes. Third, according to experts, one of the best benefits of exercise is stress relief. The fourth, when you start sweating during exercise, it helps your body cope with both mental and physical stress. Fifth, exercise releases feel-good chemicals in your body. According to experts, it releases endorphins, which are responsible for feelings of euphoria and happiness. And lastly, studies have shown that exercise has a strong effect on reducing, if not completely alleviating, depression. It is considered an effective antidepressant. According to experts, just 30 minutes of exercise a few days a week can already help improve symptoms of depression.
So, should we start?
And that is Weekend News this Eastern Sunday, April 5, 2026. I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadis in Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Happy weekend, happy Easter! Good night, kasadya!